Uh-oh. Groovy, we are live. Woo! Rock and roll. Let's get some sage going up in here. Hey, April! What's up, Tabitha? What's going on? I'm totally like... It's like one of those days where you need sage, right? Or one of those years. A lot of sage. Loving it though. Alright, so I'm going to cleanse the cards really fast while people step into the room. Let people come in here. How are you ladies doing tonight? What's going on? Another week. Another week closer to the end of the year. Okay, let's see. Cool. Yes, April. In fact, I just want to like, it's my light, my sage won't stay lit. Probably because there's so much negative energy that needs to be burned away that it's like, I don't know if I can handle the heat. All right, did you all have a good weekend? Woohoo! Monday Night Tarot in the house. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super stoked to have you here on this lovely Monday here, summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. And before I went live, I was kind of thinking about what I wanted to really kind of focus on tonight. And I wanted to have some fun. And I wanted everyone to tell me what song they're listening to right now, like today. What is a song that was standing out in your mind that you just could not handle not listening to? You're like, I'm going to repeat it again and again and again. Let me know, and then once we start getting some of that, energy flowing, then we'll go from there. I know, April, I can't believe it's August 17th as well. It's crazy. As I'm looking out at the lake right now, Lake Michigan, all the sailboats, as I'm looking at this, even though this year has been very strange in its own challenging ways, it's actually still flown by. I mean, really, it has. And I'm grateful for that. I am definitely grateful for that. Good riddance to 2020, right? Okay, so tonight for Improv Tarot, you never know what you're gonna get. What I'm going to do is I'm first going to do a reading for the collective consciousness, like to see exactly what is some advice that we need for this week, what the challenges are based on just my intuition and what I'm channeling, and what the advice is. And this is something you can come back and look at every single day just to get it in your mind of what you need to make sure, because we're all tested all the time, right? So first I'm going to start with my Beach Balance Life cards. I actually might start doing most of my readings with these cards because the feedback I'm getting is that the stories that come with my cards that I created have more meaning than me trying to interpret someone else's cards. And also gravity totally works. So the card that first popped out was Summer Maker. So Summer Maker is the card where this is the best day of summer, where everything's perfect. The temperature's perfect, the wind is perfect, you're out there on the beach or you're on a boat or at the pool, it's super chill and everything is just like in this peace of mind where you're literally like, this is the day. This is the day I'm going to tag as the number one day in summertime. So that is where we are right now this week. And it doesn't surprise me because we do have a new moon in Leo tomorrow in the Northern Hemisphere. And I have to say that because I'm conscious of our friends down in Australia that are part of the Coaching Club Cafe. And it isn't surprising because this is the time that we haven't seen a lot of fire in a while, and we really need to capitalize on it and go for what our heart's truest desire is. Leo is very into, it's ruled by the sun. And if you think about the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra, they're all very close and intertwined. That is where you build that confidence. So right now we are surrounded by confidence, okay? So this is awesome. Now, however, I'm going to pick a card that says, what is our challenge? Because we want to make sure that we can capitalize on this energy that's coming in right now. Ooh, the challenge is to release negativity, okay? So it's all about taking the high road here, everyone. It's all about stepping into the courage, stepping in and saying, I'm going to take the high road and I'm not going to get involved in low energy conversations or try to go to battle for something that may or may not even serve you. So it's just time to release it. Anything that no longer serves you, here's a good rule of thumb. If you're not making money from it, and if you're learning from it, it's time to move on. Boom. Okay? So that's the challenge. And the overall advice for the week, and this is Monday through August 17th here. Obviously, it depends where you are in the world, but you can do the math. Until next week. Woo! So we have a lot of mirroring energy, which is interesting. In this card, it doesn't say mirroring energy, but it does say guide. And so basically, what you put out in the universe, you're going to get back. So if you want to have some help or some advice on a situation, or just bouncing ideas, kind of just getting some energy going and something creatively going for a project or something like that, it's all about going to a source that you can trust. Okay, so you're going to find this is the advice. So this is the advice that's going to boost your confidence. So if you're sitting in a position where you have a creative endeavor you want to explore, and you're caught up in other negative energy things, kind of like you're distracted by shiny things, reach out to somebody who will say, I'm a friend and I'm going to be super straight with you and I am going to tell you the truth. All right? And when I say super straight, you know what I'm saying. Don't get all weird about the whatever, genders and all that. I'm just saying, like, it's a very direct communicator. So actually, I called one of my friends this morning who happens to be a Virgo because I was working on some contract work. And I said, I know that if I want to have anything or anything stand out that I'm not seeing, I ask a Virgo. Ask a Virgo friend because they pay attention to every single detail and they will find all the hidden details in any kind of contract. And my friend actually was able to point me in the right direction. So I was able to release the anxiety and the negativity of what I thought where this contract could go. And I was able to decipher where I needed to go with confidence and ask for exactly what I want. So that is the advice for the collective consciousness this week. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. This is my magic wand today. It's actually my second city pen from when I did improv there. Okay, so let me grab a sip of water and please chime in the chat. Let me know where you are, where you're from. And we will go into the signs for mini readings. And then if we have time, we will, if I feel called to, I'll pick a card for a few people. And other than that, tomorrow is the full moon tomorrow is the new moon in Leo. And at Coaching Club Cafe, all of our coaches are available 99 cents a minute for a click for advisors. So I highly recommend signing up. It's super safe to put your credit card information there. People are apprehensive. It's simple. I've been using it for years on another site. And reach out for one of us. If you want to chat, you need advice, or you want us to pull some cards. And we all have our own specialty, so you can go on coachingclubcafe.com and it will tell you exactly what our specialties are. My specialty happens to be conscious communication within yourself, within others, and also in teamwork environments that is surrounded by surfing, scuba diving, and sailing. So there you have it. All right. So let me just shuffle the elements of cards we're going to do. And let's see. We will start with our earth signs. So this is all of our earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm going to do a general reading, and then I'll pull one card for you after that for each sign in particular. And then we'll move on to the next group. All right. So overall, all right, my earth signs, I have take the helm. Where you are right now, you need to step into your power and move things forward. I feel if you're not in the driver's seat, then you're not taking control. And then that means you're letting life happen to you rather than you creating life to happen for you. We are co-creators of the universe. And what I mean by that is we can have an inspired idea or intuition to take the helm and do something, but if we don't step up and do it, then what's the point? Then it's not going to manifest. All right, my earth signs. Your overall challenge this week is a new romantic cycle begins. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. So you have an opportunity for a new passion in a project, in a work endeavor, or a romantic endeavor, and your challenge is to let the cycle begin. And what I mean by that, take the helm. What did I just say? Ooh, so overall, advice is destiny and future fortune, okay? So this card is indicating if you let this new cycle open up and happen and welcome it with open arms and step up to the plate and co-create with it, it's going to manifest for you, which is awesome. Okay, so I will move into, let's see, I have so many decks. I left the other deck over on my office today, so I guess I don't have it. So I'll pull one card for each sign. So for my Taurus, your message this week is peace. All right, amazing. So peace comes from remembering that only love is real, right? You are not your thoughts. You create your thoughts. You control them. Actually, your thoughts run away from you, so you need to rein them in, wrangle them in. All right, so Virgo, your card this week is leadership. Oh, that's perfect. What did I say at the beginning of the reading for my earth signs? Take the helm. If you are a leader, you need to step up to the plate. Stop sitting in the back seat waiting for life to happen. How boring is that? I mean, it's kind of like going on a road trip and you go on the road trip and you're sitting in the back seat going, "Hey, Mom, Dad, when are we there yet?" How about saying, "Hey, Mom, Dad, let me drive the car. I'll get us there faster." Boom. Okay, and then my Capricorns, I pulled out playtime. Woohoo! That is your card message for this week. It's time for you to let your hair down. Open up some laughter and open up that throat chakra. Have some fun this week. Communicate with your friends. That's what my recommendation is for all of the earth signs this week. All right, woohoo! All right, so next we have the fire signs. Woohoo! What's going on? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Loving my earth signs and all this fiery energy that's happening with the new moon tomorrow. Ah, goodness, 2 cards. Literally, so when the cards pop out and they fall on the ground, those are the ones I pay attention to because they have a message. So I have to keep bending down to get them, but it's worth it. Okay. So first we have, so we need to pick up the speed. We, as the earth or the fire signs, is head to wind. So point your bow into the wind and 15 to 20 knots, because things are getting ready to pick up. That's what the current situation is for the fire signs. I don't know why I keep saying earth signs. I hope it's not a Freudian slip. The challenge this week, my fire signs, is conclusions are within reach. Okay, so the challenge is, you know what the conclusion is. You just need to take action, head the boat into the wind, pick up some speed, and be in like third gear as opposed to first and second gear. That's what I'm hearing. So your overall advice this week is sanctuary. Okay, interesting. So this card is indicating that there's some self-care that needs to be had for you. And so while you are heading up to wind and really just stepping into knowing what the conclusions are, I think you already know it. So instead of pushing too much, just go with the flow, go where the wind's going to take you, and know that the overall is going to give you peace and love and happiness. Okay? All right, so let's see. For Aries, your card this week is prioritize. Oh my gosh, April, if you're still in the room. You posted this card this week that you picked this card. I picked this card from your post, and it's coming out again, and this is for fire signs, okay? This is for Aries. This is the message for Aries, which is hilarious because we're both Aries. So all the Aries in the house, represent and prioritize. Stop procrastinating. I know how fun it is to procrastinate. I love procrastination. All right, Leo, your card this week is worthiness. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are stepping into your power and understanding that you do have self-worth, and you don't have to put everyone else first. You need to put yourself first, and understand that in order to fulfill your, I don't want to say missions because it's just kind of a very, I don't know, biblical term, but in order to fulfill your obligations, you have to fill yourself up first, and then you have worthiness, and you're going to manifest more abundance with that. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, your card for this week is you are safe. Archangel Michael, so you are guarded. Whatever you're doing or you're doubting, know that you are on the right path. So in order to make sure you're on the right path, know that, visualize the conclusion. That's for all the earth signs. Visualize the conclusion for this week. All right. Let's see. And then we will move on to our water signs. Okay. Let's see. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in the house. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I love it when the wind speed card pops up. So the wind speed is 10 to 15 knots, which means this is second gear, right? First gear is 5 to 10 knots, 10 to 15. That's when you're really kind of gaining some speed, which is great. So that's where you are right now. Let's see what your challenge is to make sure we can identify what it is and move past it. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. Didn't I just say that? We went from first gear to second gear. So that's the challenge. If you don't consciously move forward with the intentions and the plans that you have and the endeavors that you need to complete, that's your challenge. You're gaining momentum. So either you're going to get on board or you're going to be left on the dock. No one wants to be left on the dock. That's the worst feeling. Showing up late to boat call and the boat leaves and you're like, oh, please, should I swim? You can't. All right, your overall advice this week, water signs, is adrift. Okay, so letting go and this is very much like the Fool card in tarot. So letting go and just chill. Know that everything's happening at the right pace, at the right time, and make sure you're co-creating and grabbing the opportunities, because at that point, that's when things are going to manifest for you. Okay, so I'll pull a card for each of the water signs. Woo! All right. Cancers, I pulled up the morning affirmations, so I feel like you need to really tune into music and do some morning affirmations. I highly recommend Abraham Hicks doing some focus wheels. If you don't know what those are, look them up. They're great. They're great. And paying attention to the messages that come through music for you, Cancers, okay? All right, Scorpios, healing heart popped out, okay? Activating the heart chakra. Look how beautiful that card is with the couple, and they have the love surrounding their heart space. Well, their heart space and the head space, and then the green all around, and it's very, very much all about water, which is perfect for Scorpios, so, or any water sign. So that's what your message is this week. You have some healing coming in for your heart, and if you need to heal your heart, I highly recommend doing some meditations and doing some journaling that will really benefit you in writing out as I am, and it's already manifested. Okay, Pisces, your overall card this week is healthy lifestyle. All right, Pisces, this is a health check. Are you eating the right stuff and drinking enough water? This card is saying that you might want to check into that. Make sure you're eating a lot of green vegetables and things that have a high vibration. Also, drinking a lot of alkaline water is very beneficial too. Okay, last but not least, we have our air signs. All right, air signs. What do we have going on? Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. All right, what is your advice for this week? What's going on right now that you need to know for this week? Safety stop. Okay, so the safety stop is when you're scuba diving. And this is one of the stories I was telling in one of my readings. It was super cool. So when you're diving about 80 feet below and you look at your gauge and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm kind of starting to run out of air. It's probably time to end the dive. Or your buddy could be cold or you're cold and you're like, I'm just kind of done. Let's just go. Let's go up. And as you ascend, you ascend literally, I think it's like 10 feet per minute, right? So it takes a while to get up. But when you're about 20 feet below the surface, that's where you have to stop. It's called a safety stop, and it's your last opportunity to sit there for 5 minutes and just be very buoyant. And that is when all of the nitrogen is released out of your bloodstream. So the longer you're underwater, the more nitrogen that builds up in your bloodstream. So when you're coming up, you're ascending slowly, and then you take your safety stop, it really just releases all of the nitrogen. So the way I see it is it releases all of the negative energy that is in your energetic field, right? So it's metaphoric. So think about it like that. I'm telling you a physical story, but we're using it metaphysically. And just just a way to visualize what it means. So then once you're finished with the safety stop for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how deep and how long you've been, you have to do that determination based on your diving experience. That is not my advice. I'm just giving a story. And then you start ascending the remainder of the 20 feet up to the surface to break free. Break through the surface into something new, right? You just had a journey down below, hanging out with turtles and fish and coral, whatever. And then when you come up, you break through the surface and you're like, wow, that was really great. And then you've started a new chapter. So that is where the safety stop is, okay? So the overall challenge this week is the energy again is gaining momentum. So you need to make sure you're keeping up with it and not getting discouraged that things are moving along, because they are moving along. And your overall advice, my air signs, this week is energy field adjustment. So this is very similar to the safety stop. It's taking time out to release the extra little bits of negativity that may be hanging out in your energetic field, okay? All right, let's see what's going on. I will do one card for each of the air signs, and then that is all everyone's advice for the week. So first we have Gemini, so gentleness. Really channeling in and being gentle on yourself more than anything, okay? We as humans tend to be more difficult on ourselves than we are others. And we could be really hard on other people too, but we're the hardest on ourselves. We need to be gentle, because when we have that gentle energy, then we're telling the universe that we're still worthy, right? But if we're being harsh on ourselves, we're telling the universe, our vibration, that we're not worthy, and then what you manifest is not exactly the vibration you've been looking at, right? All right, Libra. So your card this week is make a decision. You have something weighing on your mind. It's time for you to stop waffling and get in your Libra energy. Don't be so, I know you want to balance the scales and all, but it's time to make a decision, whatever you're sitting on this week, okay? All right, Aquarius. All right, contemplation time. So you need to take time out. I'm speaking so fast. You need to take time out this week and just really think about what it is you want, what you want to manifest, and make sure that what you are putting out into the universe, you are really going to be able to manifest it if you just concentrate on what it is. I feel like there's a lot of chaos around you, and you need to sit down and focus and prioritize and just really just be focused on just a few things. And that doesn't mean you're not productive. That actually is more productive than trying to juggle 5,000 things. People think the busier you are, that means you're more important, you have more stuff going on. Not true. Just means you're more stressed. So, all right, everyone. I'm so happy you joined tonight. I will pull one more card for the collective, and then if anyone has any questions in the chat, I will answer them. Otherwise, I will see you next time. All right, so the overall, the Mare's Tail card popped out. The Mare's Tail means when you are looking at the clouds, and if you've done any kind of study on wind patterns and weather patterns, there's this thing called the Mare's Tail. And it looks like a ponytail that's kind of wispy, like this, but it's really high up, right? So when you see it, it just looks like paintbrushes have been just like swoop, swoop, swoop. That means the weather is going to change in the next 24 to 48 hours, most likely the 24 hours. So if there's anything going on right now, if you have anything as that's hanging out there and you're not sure where it's going to go, you will have a clear decision and also vision in the next 24 hours. So that's whenever you listen to this video this week, that is when it applies for you. All right, let's see. What's up? John, what's going on? Jenna, how are you? Yes, John, the puppy dog cloud. Howling at the moon, right? All right, so if you guys want me to pull a card for you, let me know. Otherwise, we'll pop off and take all this awesome energy and transcend it through the week. You know what I'm saying? All right, drinking my alkaline water with peppermint. Bam. It's my number one drink. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of messages in here I didn't even see. It was crazy. The chat was frozen. I actually thought I was in here for the entire reading by myself after April's sage comment. Celeste, soul sister. Hey, Anne Marie. Oh, and your mom's here. Whoop whoop. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool, John. You're sitting in your pool listening to me do tarot improv tonight for Monday. Hey, Vanessa, what's going on? Oh, Anne Marie, are you guys all still here? I can't believe I didn't even see all this chat. This is crazy. Okay. I'll work up from the bottom because I know those people are still in the room. So, Deanna, what's going on? All right, I'll pull a card for you. Let's see. I'm using a new deck that my neighbor got for me, so it may take a second for me to understand what it is. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? Okay, Deanna, so the card I picked for you is Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. I love it. Expect miracles and solutions to appear. So that is your message for this week, Deanna. I love it. That's so cool. All right, Jenna, what's going on? Again, I'm using a new deck. I really like this deck. It took me a minute to jive with it. How funny. I don't know if Celeste is still in the room, but this the Celeste card popped out, which says a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. That is your message, Jenna, this week. You'll have to keep me posted on what this is. This is exciting. This is a cool deck. There's some great readings in this. Okay. All right. Elizabeth, all right, I have you. I'll give you a card. You're in the middle of a move? Amazing. I love it. That's so cool. When you take that energy and break it up, when you move and you get rid of all those little things that you think you wanted and they're not serving you anything, they're just collecting dust, and they get rid of them, it freshens up so much energy. All right, your card is Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Amazing. Who doesn't like a surprise? That is so cool. I love it. Oh, Celeste. Oh, I love you, soul sister. Okay. So, all right. We'll do Cindy and then we'll do Raquel after that. Can you believe that you have a card named after yourself, Celeste? Which is actually perfect. First of all, I just want to point out that one of my soul sisters in the room, Celeste, is a Cancer, okay? And the funny thing is this card is all about a new home or new employment, but really it speaks to me about a new home, which that's what Cancers do, is they're all about their little comfort creatures, you know, they're awesome. They're all about home and motherly, so I think it's super cool. Okay. All right. Okay, Cindy, so the card I have for you is chakra clearing. So I feel like there's something that's blocked right now for you. And kind of what I'm getting is your crown chakra. You're not paying attention to your intuition. I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you something. And you may be distracted what people are telling you around you of what you should be doing in a situation. But when you tune into yourself, it feels the best. However, when you listen to what everyone else is saying, you start doubting it. But what they're telling you doesn't feel that great. So I don't know if that resonates for you, but I do feel like you need to tune into your crown chakra and just cleanse it and pay attention to your intuition and your messages you're getting. Oh, cool, Jen. I can't wait. Okay, Raquel, what's going on? All right, your card this week is, ooh, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I love hearing that. And I ask you to relax and feel safe. And this is Zana. So you are protected dearly by your angels and guides and ancestors. And I love it's like you are sitting now at the rainbow with the pot of gold. And you may not see it yet, but it's almost there. But all the storm clouds are behind you for good. So there you go. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. Oh, Elizabeth, you're welcome. Oh, I hear you. You got this, Elizabeth. Okay, let's see. Bye, John. Oh, wait. John, are you still here? Oh, yes, Anne Marie. Okay, I will pull a card from your mom if you're still here. All right. Ah, madre, you know. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm Italiano. Okay, the card I got for your mom, Anne Marie, is Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you and guiding you and protecting you during all of these changes. So whatever your mom is asking about, the message is that she is being guided and it's time for her to accept the new ideas coming to her. They're going to manifest as something fun and creative and something that she's going to feel excited about. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm so glad that you love the messages. That's so cool. I can't believe that the chat didn't even show me anyone was in here. I was just sitting here going, okay, I'm here talking to myself, about myself. So, okay. I looks like I read for everyone. I'll pull a card for you, Celeste, if you're still here. I don't know why I say that. It's just like, sometimes people pop in and out of lives, so you just want to make sure, you know, that's all. All right, Celeste. So the card I pulled for you is Bridget, the angel Bridget. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into a situation before proceeding further. This is I need you to pay attention to this. And if you're not, oh, I love you. Okay, I was like, if you aren't in the chat anymore, I'm gonna text you after this and send you a picture of this card for you. So I'll read it again. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So that's what I have for you. Do 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 do. Okay. Amazing. All right. I feel like I have everyone. If I didn't get to you or if I overlooked you because I'm an Aries, you know, I'm not like, I just kind of skip around. Oh, Vanessa. Okay, I pull a card for you, and I believe in that was. Okay, ooh, the card I pulled for you, Archangel Uriel. Okay, so I'm going to read this card. It's beautiful. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. Ooh. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Now, I will say this, Vanessa. I do feel that when we hold on to regret and we hold on to people have done us wrong and we want them to suffer or you feel like they've won, that's not the case. You are winning. You've got this. This is saying when you take the high road, you are opening yourself up to more love. You're telling the universe, okay, what else you got for me? And opening up that door. Cool. Love you, Celeste, my soul sister. Here's your card. All right, everyone. I hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful week. And make sure you come back and look at the messages for each of the star signs. I have them clumped together by element and then one card per star sign after that for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take it how you want it. Every message is going to be different for everyone else. And just know that take what resonates with you and what gets you through the week with positivity and courage. Encouragement and courage. All right. You guys have a wonderful week. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.